So when you're acting in the volume as you called it, when you're imagining this, whether you're in like a cave or whatever, are there sometimes I see like prop boxes that people hide behind when they're acting, and sometimes there's not. I mean, how do they determine when to use those, or maybe it goes game by game, company by company?
It's usually all the same. They call anything that's in the scene. Let's say it's a car. Okay, let's say someone has to get in and out of a car in the cinematic. They call that geo, like geography. It's the geography of the room. What is physically in the room that the characters can't walk through? Like, you can't walk through a wall. So if the guy's walking down a hallway, they typically mark out the hallway with like stanchions or, ropes or something. So that you can't cross over. Otherwise, your character will walk into a wall. Uh, so stuff like that. They build what they need to only. There might be, you might be in a room with a lot of things in the game, but your character only interacts with one thing on a desk. So they usually show you in real time a 3D rendering of the room, and the director can communicate to you like, oh, by the way, there's a guy being tortured in the corner. He's hanging by chains, so just be aware that he's there, because it will affect your performance, knowing that. You know, that's that. But your character, when he says this line, you're going to walk over to that desk and pick up that piece of paper or pick up that walkie-talkie or something, and they give you only what they need, but they show you everything they can, so you can imagine the environment. And yes, they build things out of 2x4s. They build them as simply as possible, just for speed, really.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dierig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.